Hey guys, so I have been wanting to do this video for forever, and I actually filmed it like a month and a half ago, maybe even 2 months ago now. But when I filmed it, I forgot to turn off my air unit at the time when it was really hot, and it ruined the entire sound quality of my video, and I didn't want to upload it. So here I am doing it again, and I'm still really excited about it because I love skincare. I'm so passionate about it. It's one of my favorite things to talk about, and one of my most popular videos on my channel is my original skincare video, which I did, that must have been like 6 years ago. Yeah, it was, I probably uploaded that video 6 years ago, so that is crazy. And not much has changed, but there's one thing in particular that I do want to talk about because it's amazing. So I'm going to go ahead and just get right into it. So as you guys know, I use Dove soap as my cleanser, and I know, very weird, but it works. And I get so many questions from you guys all the time about the Dove soap, and I get a lot of you asking me, do you guys have to use like a specific kind? And not really, just use the Dove soap that you think would be best for you. You okay? Whoa. You okay? That was quite a sneeze. So I personally like to use the Go Fresh, the cucumber scent one. This is actually like empty. There's not even a soap in here, but you know, let's just pretend that there's soap in here. But yeah, this is the one that I use, the cucumber one. I use this one just because I love the smell of it. It smells so good and I love it, so that's why I use it. But I've also used the sensitive one. I've used the regular, just like the original one. And so yeah, I say use the one that you prefer. I don't think that there's a specific Dove soap that you have to use, but I would recommend Dove because to me it's just the best. Other soaps, I don't know, they just don't work like this one. And what I'm going to tell you guys right now is that there's basically like 3 steps that you have to do. So you have to use this soap, and you can use it by itself, but also exfoliating is very important. So right here I have the Clarisonic Mia, but you don't need to get this because I know they're kind of pricey and expensive. So if you don't, if you're on a budget, then I don't recommend this, but it is nice to have. This is always like a great thing to put on like your Christmas wish list, or like if you have a birthday coming up or something. This is always really great because I actually received this for Christmas as well. But again, if you're on a budget, just use one of the little pads, and I'm gonna put a little picture right here of the little pads that I'm talking about. They're like exfoliating little pads, and so what I do is I grab my Dove soap with the pad or the Clarisonic and I rub it in here, and then I go ahead and I wash my face with it. I used to do this every day, like the exfoliating part, but I don't anymore. I exfoliate maybe every other day. Sometimes I go a few days without exfoliating. I just don't do it as, I don't do it daily anymore, just because I feel like my skin with age and everything is kind of changing, and my skin is becoming a little more dry now. I used to have very oily skin, and now it's changing and it's a little more dry now. So I don't exfoliate every day anymore. But with skincare, it's so difficult because you have to kind of see what works for you. The way that I do it, like in these steps, like I would recommend doing the 3 steps, but you kind of have to figure out, like, do you exfoliate every day? Do you exfoliate every other day? Do you exfoliate once a week? Once every 2 weeks? I mean, it just depends. You have to really kind of test it out and see what works best for you, because what works for me might not always work for you in the same way. But a lot of people say that they have tried the Dove and it has worked for them. So that's why I keep making these videos and telling you guys about this skincare routine, because it has worked for me for years. Like, I've been doing this for years and I love it so much, and I will never go without this. So that's why I recommend it to all you guys, and I let you guys know. But you just kind of have to, test it out and see, how many times to exfoliate, because exfoliating can be very harsh on your skin if you're doing it all the time, and if you're being really rough with it, you have to be really gentle with your skin. But the Dove soap, I would recommend using it every day. I use it every day to wash my face. I use it to take off all my makeup. I don't use like makeup removing wipes or anything like that. I just use this to remove my makeup, and that's it. Oh yeah, I wanted to tell you guys about my skin type. So back when I was a teenager, I had really, really bad acne, horrible acne, the ones that were like deep in the skin, the really big ones, the painful ones. It was not cute. And I tried everything, and if you guys want like more backstory on like my skin and how it used to be, you can kind of check out my old videos. I'll put them right up here and you guys can go click on them if you want more of like a backstory. But back then I had very oily skin, very oily, like it was just an oily mess. And now with age, and I feel like with this routine, my skin is now like a combination. Like, it's dry for the most part, but throughout the day it does get oily. So I still experience both. So yeah, I just want to let you guys know what kind of skin type, my skin type, so that you guys are aware of like if you guys have a similar skin type or if it's completely different. But I was doing this when my skin was very oily. So my skin has changed, but I'm still doing the same thing and it's still working for me. So moisturizer, this is the exciting part, because I have a moisturizer that I am obsessed with, that I think is the best, and I wanted to share it with you guys, and it's the IT Cosmetics Confidence in a Cream. Now I have the little mini size because this is expensive and it sucks that it's a lot of money. Now back when I used to make these videos, it's always really important to me to recommend to you guys affordable things that is easily accessible to you guys and that's affordable. But now that I'm getting older, I'm 30, which I don't like to say, but yes, I am 30. And I feel like now I personally don't mind spending a little more on my skincare products, because I just really want to take care of my skin. I want the best for my skin. I want to prevent, wrinkles and, anti-aging type of things. So I don't mind spending a little bit more. So the full size of this is $48, which I know is ridiculous, but it's amazing. And you guys can get this mini size for $16. I would recommend at least trying this little mini size and give it a shot and see if you like it. There's a lot of other moisturizers out there that I've tried that they definitely hydrate my skin, but when I wash my face still looks the same, like it's still the same. But with this, it hydrates my skin, but it's also improving my skin. Like, I notice a clear difference when I use this. I notice a clear difference when I use this moisturizer. My skin is just healthier. It's like more plump, and I don't know. There's just something about this that's amazing, and it works really well with my skin, and I see a clear difference, unlike other moisturizers that I use where it hydrates, but I'm not really seeing any other changes. I'm not really seeing like any other skin improvements. But with that one, my skin looks amazing. So I'm definitely going to get the full size. Now with the holiday sales and gift sets, this is the time to get it, because they just have such great gift sets out right now. And I'm pretty sure that IT Cosmetics would have a gift set with that in it, and totally get it if you can, because it is such a good moisturizer. But again, if you're like hesitant and you have like like you're not really sure about moisturizers and you're really scared to try new ones like me, just get the little mini and see if you like it. But I love that, and I just had to mention it to you guys. And then the current moisturizer that I'm using, because this one's actually like all out, like I ran out. So the one that and actually like I'm out of this one too. I'm using this one currently. This is a Garnier SkinActive Ultra Lift Wrinkle Reducer. It's a 2-in-1 serum and moisturizer. So when it comes brand new, it has like a clear swirl and then like the moisturizer swirl in it. So there's like 2 products in it, and when you pump it out, it comes out together. So I really like this too. This is about $14, way more affordable than the It Cosmetics one, and it works really well. I really like this one too, but I do prefer the It Cosmetics one. But again, if you're on a budget, you don't want to spend $48 on a moisturizer, then I would recommend this one from Garnier. This one's very hydrating, and it makes my skin feel and look really nice too. So I would recommend this one. I love it. And 2 quick little masks that I wanted to share with you guys. I don't use these every day, but every once in a while when I need a little pick-me-up, I'll use these. I have this one from BLISS. This was before they changed their packaging. They have like redone their whole line, and they've made it a lot more affordable because it used to be really expensive. This one right here used to be like $48 or something like that, but I found it at Ross for like $13, and then I also saw it other places for $8. So they, I guess, started selling these at a discount because they were like redoing their entire line. And so they do have this, and it's way more affordable now. It's like $22, so still not as cheap as how I bought it, but that's still a whole lot better than like $48. But this is a really nice mask. It smells really good. It turns to foam on your face, and it feels really good, and it definitely does brighten your skin. It's the triple oxygen instant energizing foaming mask. So again, they still have this. You just have to find it in the new packaging. I think they have it at Ulta, and they have it at Target now. And then the last thing I wanted to mention is the First Aid Beauty 5-in-1 bouncy mask. This is just a really good mask for hydration, and it says it calms, firms, and plumps your skin, and this is just really good for those days that you're just feeling really dull and really dry. You put this on for like 10 minutes and then you wash it off, and your skin feels really nice. So yeah, that is my skincare routine that I do. Is the 3 steps. I cleanse my face with the Dove soap. I exfoliate like once or twice a week now with the Dove soap, and then I moisturize my face, and that just works for me. I do get breakouts. It's not like I never get breakouts anymore. I did have one, like, I don't know if you can see it, but I had a little breakout right here, but it's a million, like, my skin is a million times better than what it used to be. It used to be so horrible, really, really bad, and it took me years and years and years to figure out like a system that worked for me, and this is what works for me, and I just wanted to share it, and I really hope that it works for some of you guys out there. And yeah, I really hope that you guys like it. So if you do, please give this video a thumbs up because it really helps me out. It lets me know that you guys like what I'm doing, and if you guys have any requests, leave them down below. And don't forget to subscribe before you guys leave. And I love you guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.